Mandy, you need to slow down.
I know. I can tell.
Okay.
Welcome back to season 2 of Kenyan Christmas Throwdowns. This year I decided to make it bigger, better, because you know you're showing bad. Okay, we're in Yummy's kitchen where we're gonna be whipping up all the recipes. And speaking of recipes, if you're looking for some more additional things you wanna whip up, make sure to check out Yummy's magazine. They usually have a ton of hacks, recipes, and all of that. Today we're gonna be whipping up Viazi Karai. Let me run down through the ingredient list. We have 8 potatoes right here sitting in water, already peeled. We have garlic powder, turmeric, food coloring. Now I'm going with orange, you can go with yellow. We have all-purpose flour and sea salt. A lot of people make their Viazi Karai with garam flour. You can make it with all-purpose flour. It's all up to you. I need to put you onto a hack though. I have sea salt right here. I don't use table salt anymore. You need to throw that shit out if you're using it. Pardon my French, because sea salt has flakes that enhance your food way better. Let's get into the throwing down part. The goal is to dice the potatoes. Now that our potatoes are diced, I'm just gonna place them in the pot. I'm going to let my potatoes boil until they're nice and tender. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and make my paste. As I mentioned, we're using all-purpose flour. I'm gonna make sure to add the measurements below. Now you guys know garlic is my favorite spice, so we've gone kind of crazy with that. And as for food coloring, I'm just gonna go with just a hint of it. The goal here is to mix it into a paste, so we're using just room temperature water. And we're just gonna be adding the water in stages. If you do not want to use a spoon, you can use a fork. That will help with clearing out the lumps. I'm just using a spoon because I'm an expert and you're not. I want to show you guys how nice and thick this paste is. This is the kind of consistency you're looking for. Not too runny, just right. Now the best way to check if your potatoes are ready, you can of course use a fork. You can see that, they're tender fork ready. We're gonna turn off the heat and drain the water. I'm running some cold water into this pot in order to stop the cooking process and also to really just cool down the potatoes because I'm about to touch them with my hands. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my potatoes and place them into this paste that we have over here. They're already cooled down, guys. I'm going to ensure to coat them really well. Now our oil has been preheating. It's already super hot. We're just gonna make sure to keep coating the potatoes as we pour them into the oil or place them into the oil. I'm just gonna be checking in on the potatoes, tossing them around in this hot oil to make sure all sides cook evenly. The good thing is because you've already par cooked them through the boiling, to fry takes a very short time. And if you like more skin on them, just make sure your paste is thicker. The thicker it is, the closer to God you are. No. It's been about 6 to 7 minutes. I like my potatoes extra crispy, so we're just gonna take them out and drain them on a paper towel before serving. The best part is to put it in my mouth. I usually take out the potatoes from the draining towel onto a separate bowl, especially when I'm serving. And I made plenty because the crew, wako wengi hapa. And if these warus fall, it could be a problem. Okay. And pretty much that's how they look. Now lastly, I usually put some dania as my garnish, but I won't go too crazy. This is one of those recipes that takes about 20 minutes. You don't even have to do too much, and your guests will be loving every single one of these potatoes. Now, for my favorite part, putting it in my mouth. This is one hell of a recipe that you need to be trying out. It takes 20 minutes or even less. Depends on all of your prep time. This season promises to be bomb. All you guys to do is just make sure you've subscribed, make sure your notification bell is on, and let me know what you want to see me whipping up in the comments section. Until the next video, kisses, Throwdown lovers.